Are you ready for another exciting video from Factology? Let's start.
Number 10. Battle of Midway, 1942. The Battle of Midway was a crucial naval battle fought between the United States and Japan in 1942 during World War II. It took place near Midway Atoll in the Pacific Ocean and was a decisive win for the US, marking a turning point in the Pacific War. The American success at Midway was due to a combination of factors, including their ability to anticipate the Japanese attack through intelligence gathering, as well as their superior tactics and technology. The battle lasted several days, featuring intense air and sea battles, resulting in the US sinking 4 Japanese aircraft carriers and dealing a major blow to Japan's naval power. The Japanese were forced to retreat, and the battle had lasting implications for the war in the Pacific, contributing to the eventual Allied victory over Japan. The Battle of Midway is remembered as a symbol of bravery and skill of the American and Allied forces who fought in the battle. Number 9. Battle of Stalingrad, 1942–1943. The Battle of Stalingrad was a major conflict fought between 1942 and 1943 during World War II. It was a confrontation between the Soviet Union and Nazi Germany, with the city of Stalingrad being the main battlefield. This battle was one of the largest and deadliest in human history and was a crucial moment in the eventual defeat of Nazi Germany in the war. The fighting began in 1942, when the German army launched an attack on the city of Stalingrad. The battle was intense and both sides suffered heavy losses. However, the Soviet Union was eventually able to launch a counterattack and trap the German army in the city. The battle lasted several months and was characterized by close-quarters combat and street-to-street fighting. In the end, the Soviet Union emerged victorious, defeating the German army. This battle is considered one of the most important turning points of World War II, demonstrating the strength and determination of the Soviet forces. The victory at Stalingrad had significant impact on the rest of the war and rallied the Soviet people and the Allies. Today, the Battle of Stalingrad remains a symbol of the sacrifices made by the Soviet people during the war and is remembered through numerous books, films, and artworks. Number 8. Battle of the Somme, 1916. The Battle of the Somme was a significant battle of World War I that occurred from July to November 1916. It was fought between the British and French forces against the German army along the River Somme in northern France. This battle was one of the largest and deadliest in the war, resulting in over 1 million casualties. The Battle of the Somme was planned as a major Allied offensive aimed at breaking the German lines and resolving the stalemate on the Western Front. The battle began with a massive artillery bombardment followed by an infantry attack over a 25-mile front. The German army strongly resisted the attack, and the initial gains were minimal. The fighting was intense and resulted in significant casualties on both sides. Although some progress was made over the course of the battle, it was marked by high casualties and limited success. Many of the soldiers who fought in the battle were young and inexperienced, and the battle is remembered as one of the bloodiest and least successful of World War I, symbolizing the horrors of trench warfare. The Battle of the Somme was a major event in World War I and had far-reaching implications for the rest of the war. It serves as a testament to the bravery and sacrifices of the soldiers who fought there, and is a crucial part of the collective memory of the conflict. Number 7. Battle of Gettysburg, 1863. The Battle of Gettysburg, fought from July 1 to 3, 1863, was a decisive moment in the American Civil War. The Union Army of the Potomac, led by General George G. Meade, faced off against the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia, commanded by General Robert E. Lee, near the town of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The battle was one of the largest and bloodiest in the Civil War, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. On the final day, Lee's attempted attack, known as Pickett's Charge, was repulsed and the Confederate Army was forced to retreat, marking a turning point in the conflict. The battle is also known for President Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, delivered at the dedication of a cemetery for fallen soldiers. Today, the Battle of Gettysburg is remembered as a crucial moment in the Civil War and a testament to the bravery of the soldiers who fought there. Number 6. Battle of Waterloo, 1815. The Battle of Waterloo took place on June 18, 1815, near the Belgian town of Waterloo and was the last battle of the Waterloo campaign. The French army, led by Napoleon Bonaparte, faced off against the Seventh Coalition, a group of European powers commanded by the Duke of Wellington from Britain and Gebhard Leberecht von Blücher from Prussia. Despite a strong start, the French army was ultimately defeated in the intense and bloody battle. This defeat marked the end of Napoleon's rule as Emperor of France and was a turning point in the Napoleonic Wars. Today, the Battle of Waterloo is remembered for its impact on European history, as well as the bravery displayed by the soldiers who fought there. The defeat of Napoleon helped bring stability to Europe and laid the foundation for the development of the modern European state system. Number 5. Battle of Lepanto, 1571. The Battle of Lepanto, fought on October 7, 1571, was a naval battle between the Ottoman Empire and the Holy League in the Gulf of Patras near Greece. The Holy League, led by Spain and the Vatican, emerged victorious despite being outnumbered, thanks to innovative tactics and effective coordination. This battle marked a turning point in the Ottoman-Habsburg conflict and had lasting impacts on the Ottoman Empire's expansion into Europe. It is remembered as an important moment in history and a symbol of bravery, as well as a victory for Christendom that reinforced the power of the Catholic Church in Europe. Number 4. Battle of Agincourt, 1415. The Battle of Agincourt, fought on October 25, 1415, was a major battle during the 100 Years' War between England and France. Despite facing a larger French army, the English forces, led by King Henry V, emerged victorious due to their superior use of the longbow and innovative tactics. This battle resulted in heavy casualties for the French and marked a turning point in the war, solidifying England's control over much of France. It is remembered for its impact on the development of English national identity and chivalry, and is celebrated in England as a symbol of national pride. The Battle of Agincourt continues to be recognized as a significant event in medieval European history and is the subject of numerous cultural works. Number 3. Battle of Hastings. The Battle of Hastings, fought on October 14, 1066, was a decisive battle in the Norman conquest of England. Norman forces, led by William, Duke of Normandy, faced the English army of King Harold Godwin's son. Despite initial success by the English, the Norman army eventually emerged victorious, paving the way for Norman rule in England. This battle had a significant impact on the history of England and is remembered as a major turning point in English and European history. Today, the Battle of Hastings is widely studied and celebrated as an important moment in English history. Number 2. Battle of Marathon, 490 BC. The Battle of Marathon took place in 490 BC near the city of Marathon, Greece. It was fought between the Athenian army and the invading forces of the Persian Empire, led by King Darius I. The Athenians, with the help of Plataean allies, were able to defeat the larger Persian army, thanks in part to their innovative tactics and the terrain of the battlefield. The victory at Marathon was a significant moment in the early history of Greece and a pivotal moment in the Greek-Persian Wars. It is also remembered for the legendary run of the Athenian soldier Phidippides, who is said to have run the distance from Marathon to Athens to bring news of the victory, inspiring the modern-day marathon race. The Battle of Marathon remains a significant event in ancient history and is widely studied and remembered in modern times. Number 1. Battle of Thermopylae, 480 BC. The Battle of Thermopylae took place in 480 BC and was a critical battle in the Second Persian invasion of Greece. The battle was fought between the small force of Greek soldiers, led by King Leonidas of Sparta, and the massive army of the Persian Empire, led by King Xerxes. Despite being greatly outnumbered, the Greeks held their ground at the narrow pass of Thermopylae for 3 days, slowing the Persian advance and buying time for the rest of Greece to prepare for battle. Although ultimately defeated, the bravery and determination of the Greek soldiers at Thermopylae inspired the Greeks to eventually defeat the Persians in the following battles. The Battle of Thermopylae is remembered as a symbol of bravery in the face of overwhelming odds and is widely celebrated in modern times, both in Greece and around the world. If you enjoy the video, subscribe on my channel.